Okay, so this is basically account management 101 here, right? So this is just communication with the client when they're not doing what we need them to do. I think you get it to this point, right? It's so important that they do this task and that they record the information so that we know how many appointments are coming in, how many appointments are not coming in, how much revenue is being generated so that we can see that the campaign is healthy. We want to see at all times that, the majority of appointments are turning up and that revenue is being documented. We want to see when their fail rates, and it will happen, fail rates become higher than normal, because then we can dive in with our team and then figure out what's going on, change the verbiage on the text messages, maybe change the offer, whatever it is, figure out why it's happening, get the call center to call them up and do you know what I mean, confirm the appointments, just qualify harder, whatever it is, right? So when we can see that there are a high number of fails, we'll be able to fix it. But if we can't see that there's a high number of fails, we won't be able to fix it. We'll have our heads in the sands like that stalk bird, and then we'll probably get eaten by a hunter. So we don't want that. We want to make sure that we nail this, right? So if you're doing everything that you've done properly and your checks and everything here, you'll see, you know what I mean, when you need to speak to the either the practice manager, who is the person that will be responsible for recording this information, or the owner, or both, right? And when you see it, simple. WhatsApp the practice manager, WhatsApp the owner, let them know, hey, notice that you're not doing this. Can you please do this? Yeah. Put it on your calendar to follow them up. The next 2 or 3 days, if you see that they aren't jumping on it, and then if they aren't, you're gonna have to schedule a meeting with the owner and the practice manager. Sit them down, explain to them, obviously, in really good tone, why this thing is so important, and get them on board. And then you're going to tell them that you're going to be like a little dog with a bone, and you're going to be following them up and watching them, because it's so important. You just say to them as well, look, it's really, really simple and really, really easy. You just need to build their habit and get their habit going, right? So every day you want them to have this link bookmarked to their computer for our high level. Jump in there, check the appointments from the day before, and then move them across. Because if they do that, it's going to take them 5 minutes, no more. If they leave it and don't do it, and then it builds up, and then they've got 30 appointments, that's when it's going to take them an hour or two, and it's going to be tedious. So you just want to make sure that you really do this well. You G them up and you make sure that they make this a habit, and that it just gets done early on in the campaign, right? That's the key.